Floyd Collins is arguably the best musical written in the last 20 years. In fact, at the Composers Forum, at which Stephen Sondheim was at when he was out here in Australia, it was said that it is the best musical written in the last 20 years. Floyd Collins tells us the story of a man with a dream for fame and fortune. He's always dreamt of finding the most beautiful cave, and once finding this cave, turning it into a wonderful tourist attraction. There'd be fairgrounds, and there'd be rows of cars and car parks, and people paying money and receiving tickets and going down to see the great cave that Floyd Collins had discovered. That was his dream. On this particular day, he decides to go down underground. The deeper he gets, the more his echo or his call repeats. This extraordinary echo becomes bigger and longer and repeats and repeats and repeats until when he finally is in the cave, he's singing 4 or 5 6-part harmony with himself. This is one of the most fantastic musical aspects of Floyd Collins. He gets excited, of course, and he decides to get back up to the surface. On the way up, tragedy strikes. A boulder falls on his leg and traps him. He was pinned with his arms beside him, and he just could not move. And in our play, of course, it turns into various dream sequences, and in our play he's able to step out of that position because of the theatricality of storytelling and relive various parts of his life with his family. And then the whole above ground story happens. The media arrive to cover the rescue, and in many ways that's the first example of a media circus erupting around a tragedy.
Get me New York City, hello Chicago, could you put me through to Bowling Green? You ready for the lowdown, the Beach Street Coupe? Here comes some buffalo scoop. Get me Butte, Montana, hello Savannah, could you put me through to Abilene? You ready for the info, cause she's a pimp, I'm mighty glad to make the trip. Cave City, comma, capital K, capital Y, February 3, Caveman Underground. You got it? Yeah. Caveman underground, imprisoned by rock.
Believe it or not, 20,000 people turn up. There are kiosks, there are people selling tickets, there's fairgrounds. His dream erupts above ground while he is trapped inside his dream under the ground. So we had this fantastic metaphor happening, and the story becomes more and more intriguing as the rescue and the people's attempts, which are sometimes farcical, to try and rescue him. The characters are beautifully drawn. The music is filled with string bands, sort of bluegrass, Appalachian music, country, folk, as well as basically dead set Broadway musical style.
You ready for the lowdown, the real string poop? Here comes another low scoop. I want the Alamogordo banner, the Boise Gazette, but in the Dolmo in Birmingham. You ready for the goods? Cause she's ready to pop. This is going over the top.
I think Floyd Collins is probably one of the most extraordinary and fascinating musicals that you will ever get to see. This musical, I think, will fascinate you and uplift you and inspire you. And I do hope you enjoy it as much as we will enjoy putting it on.
Is it remarkable enough